Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be potting up some plants. I'm really excited because I have a new potting mix to try. I got some Molly's Aeroid mix and I've heard really great things about it and I got it for a really great price, so I'm obviously excited about that. Yeah, today I have a few plants that I either want to upsize or get out of moss and put into soil, and I thought I would do a little video with you guys, just taking you through the process, chatting about my life, and I don't know, we'll see what happens. So, the first plant on my list today is this Ahoya. I think it's like Ahoya Perak teddy bear. I got it from Plant Haven, Toronto. I've had it for a while, honestly, probably for like 3 or 4 months, and I haven't done anything to it, and so it hasn't done anything for me. But the leaves are really cool. Like, they got a cool texture if you can hear that into the mic. And the flowers on this guy are stunning. So I actually used my rewards to get it. I got it for free from Plant Haven, Toronto, thanks to the rewards program. Shout out to you guys. And I really would love for this to bloom, but I know, like, I've had it upstairs in my kitchen window, and I just know that I neglect those plants. I just do. Any plant that's not in here kind of gets. So these plants all get 10 out of 10 care, and plants like upstairs or in my room or in the kitchen, they get like maybe like 5 or 6 out of 10 care, like bare minimum care. Like, I do enough to keep them alive but not to help them thrive. Does that make sense? I just came up with that just now. I liked how that sounded. Hoya Perak teddy bear. I don't know if that's correct, but that's just how we're saying it. And then my begonia Fanny Moser. Such a cool plant. This dries out so fast, and it's really top heavy because it's growing so fast, because that's what begonias do. And it's so cool. It has a little like baby plant coming in at the bottom. You see that? So I want to, it's already like pretty rooted in here, so I want to get it into a bigger pot. And luckily I just bought a bunch of big pots, and it's finally time to use them. Finally time to put them to use. So I'm excited about that. The next one is this variegated dragon scale that I got as a tissue culture. Oh my gosh, look at those leaves. It is currently just in fluval stratum and perlite, so I need to get it out of there. I have started fertilizing it and everything, and I just know that it's just probably dying to get out of this. I can see some roots too. Gotta get my face out so it focuses on the... There's some. This one, I'm really excited, and I want it to just continue to thrive and do amazing, and it's just so good. It's just such a cute plant. So that's another one. And then the last one, unless I think of another plant while I'm doing this, last one is my philodendron whippleway. Look how pink that leaf is. And the new one coming in. So cute. It just dries out really fast in this little planter, so I want to get it into a bigger one. I'm also just excited to get these all into really good soil. I think it'll be really good for them. So yeah. I'm gonna use this as my tray to catch everything. There's a little centipede in it. They're not bad. They're like red centipedes. I googled it. I don't think they're bad for the plant. I think they're actually beneficial. I don't love him just sitting there though. Like, I don't want to be doing this with him in there. God. He's just gonna hang out in there for now. This is a tray that I use to water all my plants, so that's why it looks kind of nasty. Here's our new potting mix. Oh, I'm so excited about this. Like, look how good it looks. What I'm really excited about is, like, it has this like I don't know if is it like cocoa husk or something? I'm really excited because I've never used cocoa husk in my plants before, and I just think it has good like water retention and nutrients, so it'll be good. And this soil has everything that I put in my soil and more, and it's pre-done, and I always run out, and I bought it in bulk, so I literally have like 20 bags of it. So exciting. I'm happy about that. Okay, so these are the two sizes I'll be working with, choosing between. Start with Begonia Fanny Moser. Most of these are the ones that are in soil. They're gonna be pretty simple because I'm not gonna mess with the root ball at all. So I'm literally just gonna leave it like that. And let me see, is this bigger? This is slightly bigger than this one. I think I'm just gonna go bigger though. I think I'm gonna do it. So nice. So I liked the audio, or no, let me start over. I really liked the video quality of my last video where I used my actual camera to record. I thought that was really nice, but I hate the audio of it. It's so bad because I couldn't get this mic to connect to my actual camera, so then I just had to use the camera audio, and it sounded like I was a million miles away, and when you click on that compared to like my other videos, it just sounds bad. Like, it just does not, I don't like how it sounds at all. I'm gonna do some beneficial fungi as well. So I spent like probably 2 hours like charging everything, getting everything ready. I have some really nice mics that I use for the podcast that my friend and I do. I was like, I'll just use those. It'll be perfect. Then we'll have great camera quality and great audio. And man, I spent forever trying to get it to work, but when I have the mic hooked up to the camera, it has this like awful background noise. Like, it sounded like I had all of the fans on in the whole house, in the whole tent, and I couldn't get it to stop. And I don't know why it was doing that. So long story short, I am just settling for my iPhone camera and the little Amazon mic I have, because it works, you know. It would be nice to like be able to be on my phone, but like I don't really need to be on my phone when I'm doing plant stuff. So what was this giant chunk? This is, I think, that like cocoa husk, or that like cocoa fiber. I don't think it's fern tree fiber. I think it's cocoa husk. I really like it. Or, I mean, I haven't actually used it yet, but I think this will be really nice. So, all that to say, my video quality is a work in progress. I'm learning as I go, and I might spend some time looking online at different kinds of mics that can like sit on my camera. I don't know. I would love to have like great audio and visual. So that's my goal. We'll get there eventually, but as long as I'm like uploading content consistently, I'm happy. Like, I think that's my goal. I have missed 1 week, but I just want to make sure I'm like consistently uploading at least one video a week for at least a year, just to see what happens, you know. So there she is, all done. Her new soil looks so nice, and I think she'll be super happy. Looks so cute. Yeah, I think she's gonna really like this. I really like it, so I hope that she really likes it. Put her up here. Okay, next I'm just gonna do the other soil one. So my philodendron whippleway, I'm just gonna go up to this size because that is about an inch, and I think this new soil will hold moisture a lot better. So I think this will be good. Same thing, I'm not gonna mess with the root ball at all. This soil is pretty chunky that it's in, so it might like fall apart naturally. Okay, the roots do look healthy to me, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go ahead. With the repot. It just dries out so fast, and it like gets sad when it's dry. So, I don't know. But this is gonna be quite a bit of a jump with how small the root system is. I think it's okay. I always make up like a content plan. Like, my original plan with my channel was to have this channel, like my YouTube channel, just be specifically sit down videos, like talking, where I like talk about plant history or just fun facts about plants, like exploring plants more. Because I really like those videos, and the best video on my channel so far is one of those. It's the plants that were trending in the 80s video, which I love that video. And so part of me was like, I'll just leave my YouTube channel as like this plant exploration place, and then have my short form videos be where I do like plant care and stuff. But the downside to those like exploration videos is because they're so informative, I like to have them scripted, because I don't want to like get any information wrong or something, you know. It's important to me that I actually am like telling the truth and not just making stuff up as I go. So they just take a lot longer to put together because you have to pick a topic, and then I think this one's good. I think we're good. It has some leftover beneficial fungi from when I potted it up not too long ago, so I'm just gonna say that's good. Yay, number 2 done. Yeah, so they're just a longer process. I'm gonna go and do this one. I wanna post this as like a short form video as well on TikTok, because I started it over there on TikTok. But I'm just gonna remove as much of the moss as I can from this. I watered it yesterday, so moss should be a little easier to remove. Anyways, I like filming those videos, but they just take a little bit longer to set up and prepare and research, and that's why they do so well, I think, because of the effort that goes into them. Versus this is like I I mean, it still takes a lot of effort and planning and stuff, but this is what I love. Like, I would do this whether it was recording or not, you know, like these are things that I personally love. So these videos are really fun for me too, and these are my favorite kind of videos to watch. Like someone just being chill, just doing plant stuff. Yeah, now I'm like, I don't really know what to post on TikTok, and my friend has a vintage shop and she's started posting on TikTok 3 times a day, and she said her videos are doing really well and that I should post 3 times a day. And so I'm trying to like re-upload older content. Like I've been posting on that on TikTok for a year and a half, maybe almost, not 2 years. More than a year, less than 2 years. And so I've started uploading like content that I posted over a year ago when it was a newer channel to try and hit 3 times a day. And I don't know. I feel like I'm cheating when I do that. I don't know. I know it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Like, we literally just live on a floating rock. Do you think about that sometimes? There's those TikTok videos that show like someone on Earth and then it zooms out and it keeps zooming out. Like to space, to the galaxy, to beyond the Milky Way. Like, just to show you, it puts into perspective how tiny and insignificant we are in the grand scheme of things. So I've been thinking about that. Like, what are we doing with our time here? What are we worrying about that doesn't need to be worried about? And it also makes me think, like, I think about how young the internet is, especially YouTube, and especially like plant YouTubers. Like, it's such a young concept. Like, people who make a full-time income uploading plant content, like, that's so cool, and it's so young, and I'm like, why not me? If other people can do it, so can I. And I've wanted to do this whole YouTube thing for a while anyways, like a while, like ever since I knew what YouTube was. Like, I want to do that. Okay, I'm gonna time lapse and just work on the rest of this. Okay, I'm gonna say that's good. We've got 2 little plants that were potted up together. Decent root systems. So I think I'm going to, yeah, I'm gonna be doing this smaller one, and I'm not gonna separate them. I'm gonna keep them together. So bringing in this like little fan, game changer. It's actually like kind of cold in here, which I wouldn't, you know, it's not what you want for like the plants, but for me being in here recording, it's perfect. This is so cute. Oh my gosh. Some beneficial fungi. This will be good. I think it'll help this. I mean, it might be in shock for a little bit just after me like touching its roots so much, but the soil will help. It has a lot of nutrients in it, So hopefully it'll help stimulate more growth. Okay. There she is, all done. In her new pants. I'm happy with it. Maybe a little more. The soil is just so fluffy. Oh, so cute. Little bunny ears. I love that. Okay. And the last one we're doing is gonna be this guy, which I'm gonna open it over. I have some fluval. I like to save it because it's expensive. So I'm just gonna open it over this guy. Just let it dry out and it's like good as new. So this was a tissue culture and it came with a ton of roots. Like it was so rooted. But it's my first tissue culture, so I really wanted to just be safe. So I put it into some fluval and perlite, fluval stratum. And I kept it in there probably for a few months now. I am curious if this if it's multiple plants in one. Like if I could separate these, that would be really nice. I really want to see the base, like how these guys are all connected. Like if they're all sharing a root system, I won't separate them. I'm gonna go rinse it off. So here's what it's looking like. I can't get them to separate, so I'm just gonna leave them all together for now. I think I'd have to like chop them, and I'm just not comfortable doing that yet. Same thing, I'm gonna go in this pot. Beneficial fungi directly onto the roots. And keep them nice and strong. You can just mix the beneficial fungi into your potting soil. But I haven't really felt the need to do that. I wonder if I should pull it up slightly. Okay, I think that's good. There she is. Look at that leaf right there. That's so pretty. That's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it was actually fun for you to watch. I'm gonna go through and water these guys just off camera because I gotta like empty. This is my watering tray, so I gotta empty that out. But I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.